A mysterious sound heard through parts of Fort Greene, Brooklyn, has been driving some people, we are told, crazy.
Yeah, it's maddening, it's unsettling, and it's also just this mystery because nobody seems to know what is causing this strange humming sound.
Imagine this. You're sitting at home in complete silence, trying to enjoy a peaceful evening, but suddenly you hear a strange low hum in the background. It's faint at first, almost like a distant engine rumbling, but it never stops. You move to another room, but it follows you. You step outside, and it's still there. No matter where you go, the sound is relentless, buzzing in your ears. It's enough to drive anyone mad, and the worst part? Only a few people can hear it, and no one knows where it's coming from. This is the reality for the residents of Taos, New Mexico, a town that has become infamous for one of the most mysterious and maddening phenomena of the 20th century, the Taos Hum. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can a sound, something so simple, cause so much frustration? But for the people who can hear the Taos Hum, it's more than just a nuisance. It's a living nightmare. The hum is a constant, low-frequency sound, like the drone of a far-off engine, and it's been tormenting people in Taos for decades. Some describe it as a vibration that they can feel as much as they can hear, while others compare it to the hum of a refrigerator or a distant diesel engine. But here's the kicker. It's only audible to about 2% of the population. Imagine hearing a sound that no one else around you can hear. It's like something out of a horror movie. The mystery of the Taos Hum first gained widespread attention in the early 1990s when residents began reporting the strange sound. Many described it as a low, rumbling noise that was especially noticeable at night when everything else was quiet. The complaints piled up, and eventually the media got wind of it. Soon, the Taos Hum was making headlines, and scientists, sound engineers, and conspiracy theorists alike started looking for answers. But despite all the attention, no one could pinpoint the source of the sound. In 1993, the U.S. Congress even got involved, funding an investigation into the hum. Experts from prestigious institutions like Los Alamos National Laboratory and the University of New Mexico descended on Taos, armed with high-tech equipment to measure every possible variable. But here's the thing. They found absolutely nothing. No abnormal sound frequencies, no unusual vibrations, no strange electromagnetic fields, nothing that could explain what people were hearing. The investigators were stumped, and the mystery only deepened. So, what's causing this eerie sound? Over the years, many theories have been thrown around, but none of them have fully explained the phenomenon. One of the most common explanations is that the hum is the result of industrial activity or electromagnetic interference. Power lines, factories, or even underground pipelines could be emitting low-frequency sounds that only certain people can hear. It seems plausible, but extensive investigations into local infrastructure have turned up no evidence of any machinery or industrial activity that could be responsible. Another theory is that the hum is geological. Taos is located near several fault lines, and some experts have suggested that tectonic activity could be the culprit. According to this theory, the Earth itself might be creating the hum through subtle shifts in the ground. These shifts could produce low-frequency vibrations that only a small percentage of people can detect. But, as with the industrial theory, there's no hard evidence to back this up. Seismic monitors in the area haven't detected any consistent activity that would correspond with the hum. And then there's the medical explanation. Some researchers have suggested that the people hearing the Taos Hum are actually experiencing a form of tinnitus, a condition that causes people to hear sounds, like ringing or buzzing, that aren't actually there. But here's the problem with that theory. Tinnitus is usually a high-pitched sound, not a low-frequency hum. And it doesn't explain why so many people in one specific area are experiencing the same exact noise. Tinnitus varies greatly from person to person, so it's unlikely that this many people would all be hearing the same thing. Of course, no mystery would be complete without its share of conspiracy theories, and the Taos Hum is no exception. Some believe that the sound is the result of secret military experiments or government mind control programs. According to this theory, the hum is caused by ELF, extremely low-frequency waves, radio waves that are used by the military to communicate with submarines or, as some conspiracy theorists believe, to control people's minds. It sounds far-fetched, but for those who are desperate for answers, even the wildest ideas can start to seem plausible. The problem, as always, is that there's no evidence to support these claims. So where does that leave us? Decades of research, countless theories, and still no answers. The Taos Hum remains one of the most baffling mysteries of modern times, and it shows no signs of being solved anytime soon. For the people who live in Taos and can hear the hum, life goes on, but not without frustration. Some have tried to drown out the sound with white noise machines, while others have moved away in search of peace and quiet. But for many, the hum is inescapable. It follows them wherever they go, and it's become a permanent part of their lives. And here's something that makes the Taos Hum even more bizarre. It's not an isolated phenomenon. Similar hums have been reported in places like Bristol, England, and Auckland, New Zealand. In fact, the hum, as it's sometimes called, has been reported in various locations all over the world, but none have garnered as much attention or as much frustration as the Taos Hum. What makes this small town in New Mexico such a hotbed for this strange sound? And why, after all these years, can't we figure out what's causing it? At this point, the Taos Hum has taken on a life of its own. It's become part of the town's identity, a mystery that draws curiosity seekers and conspiracy theorists from all over the world. For some, it's a quirky local legend. For others, it's a source of real suffering. But for everyone, it remains an unsolved puzzle, one that continues to baffle scientists, residents, and curious minds alike. One of the most unsettling aspects of the Taos Hum is how it has affected people's mental health. Imagine living with a constant, inescapable sound that no one else can hear. Over time, it's bound to take a toll. Many residents have reported experiencing headaches, anxiety, and even sleep deprivation as a result of the hum. Some people have compared it to the sensation of a pressure building inside their ears, while others say it feels like their skull is vibrating. It's no wonder some have been driven to the point of desperation. The psychological toll of such a persistent noise can be debilitating, especially when there seems to be no escape or solution in sight. The fact that only a small percentage of people can hear the hum adds another layer to the mystery. What makes these people different? Are their ears more sensitive to certain frequencies, or could there be something about their environment or biology that makes them more susceptible to hearing it? Some researchers have speculated that those who hear the hum might have a heightened sensitivity to electromagnetic fields, but this theory remains unproven. And without any solid data, it's hard to say whether these individuals are simply more attuned to certain sounds or if they are truly experiencing something unique. Could it be that the hum isn't even a sound at all, but rather a vibration or pressure that only certain individuals can detect? This theory has gained some traction in recent years, as more people report feeling the hum as much as they hear it. Perhaps the sensation of the hum is more physical than auditory, explaining why so many people describe it as a vibration in their bodies or heads. But as with all the other theories, there's no conclusive evidence to support this idea, and the mystery continues to confound researchers and residents alike. In the end, maybe the Taos Hum is just one of those mysteries we'll never fully understand. After all, not every question has an answer. But until the day comes when we finally crack the case, the residents of Taos will continue to live with the hum, whether they like it or not. So what do you think? Could the hum be a natural phenomenon, a hidden government experiment, or something else entirely? Let us know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into the strange and unexplained, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more mysteries and conspiracies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.